Hey there, my friend, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a feeling that can be incredibly heavy, a kind of quiet ache that settles deep inside us. It's the feeling of being lost in life. Have you ever woken up, looked around, and just felt a profound sense of confusion? Like you're standing at a crossroads, but all the road signs have vanished, or perhaps there are too many, pointing in conflicting directions. You might feel a bit adrift, uncertain of your purpose, unsure of your next step, or even why you're taking any steps at all. This feeling of being directionless, of not quite knowing where you belong or what you should be doing, can be incredibly isolating. It's a quiet internal struggle that many of us face at different points in our lives, and if you're feeling it right now, please know that you are not alone. It's a deeply human experience, this search for meaning and direction. Let's explore some of the situations where this feeling of being lost often surfaces. You might be at a point in your life where you simply don't know what to do next. Perhaps you've just finished school, or left a job, or experienced a significant life change. The familiar structures are gone, and suddenly, the vast open space of possibility feels less like freedom and more like an intimidating void. You look at your options, or perhaps the lack thereof, and your mind just goes blank. What path should I take? What career is right for me? Should I move, stay, pursue a passion, or stick to something safe? This uncertainty can be paralyzing, keeping us stuck in indecision. Then there's the relentless trap of comparing yourself to others. In today's world, with social media constantly showcasing curated highlight reels, it's almost impossible not to look around. You see friends thriving in their careers, traveling the world, getting married, buying houses, or simply seeming to have it all figured out. Their lives appear to be moving forward with a clear trajectory, while you feel like you're just treading water, or worse, going backward. This constant comparison fuels the feeling that you're falling behind, that everyone else received a map to life that you somehow missed. This can make the feeling of being lost even more acute, as you measure your internal confusion against other people's external successes. This naturally leads to the feeling of being behind in life. It's a sense that there's a certain timeline, a universally accepted schedule for achievements: finish college by 22, start a career by 25, own a home by 30, and so on. If you haven't hit these milestones, or if your life doesn't align with these invisible expectations, a profound sense of anxiety can set in. You might feel a pressure to catch up, to accelerate your progress, but without knowing where you're going, this pressure only adds to the feeling of being utterly lost. It's like being in a race where you don't even know the finish line, and you're convinced everyone else is miles ahead. So, why do we experience this profound feeling of being lost? What are some of the underlying reasons that contribute to this sense of confusion and lack of direction? One primary reason is a lack of clarity. Sometimes, we simply haven't taken the time, or don't know how to take the time, to really understand ourselves. What are our true values? What genuinely brings us joy, not what we think should bring us joy? What are our strengths, our passions, our non-negotiables? Without this fundamental self-awareness, it's incredibly difficult to chart a course. It's like trying to navigate without a compass, not knowing your own true north. We might be chasing goals that aren't authentically ours, driven by external expectations or societal pressures, and when we realize they don't fulfill us, we're left feeling empty and lost. Another significant factor is having too many choices. This might seem counterintuitive, as we often equate more options with more freedom. However, in our modern world, the sheer abundance of paths, careers, lifestyles, and even hobbies can be overwhelming. We're told we can be anything, do anything, have anything. While this is empowering in theory, in practice, it can lead to decision paralysis. When there are countless directions to choose from, picking just one feels like sacrificing all the others. This fear of missing out, or making the wrong choice, can be so intense that we end up choosing nothing at all, remaining in a state of limbo, feeling more lost than ever. And then there's the ever-present shadow of the fear of failure. If we don't try, we can't fail, right? This subconscious thought can prevent us from taking any definitive action. The idea of investing time, energy, and hope into a path only for it not to work out can be terrifying. This fear can manifest as procrastination, as staying in familiar but unsatisfying situations, or as an inability to commit to a direction. We might also fear success, fearing the responsibility or the unknown that comes with achieving a goal. So, we stay safe, in the comfortable, albeit frustrating, territory of being lost, rather than risking the possibility of falling. But here's the hopeful part, my friend. Understanding these reasons is the first, crucial step toward finding your way. The feeling of being lost is not a permanent state, it's a phase, an invitation to pause, reflect, and reevaluate. You have the power within you to find your own compass, to chart your own unique course. Let's talk about solutions, about how we can start to find our bearings and move forward with purpose. The first and most important solution is to start small. When you feel overwhelmed by the vastness of life's choices, trying to figure out your entire destiny is too much. Instead, focus on the very next, smallest possible step you can take. Don't worry about the destination right now, just pick a direction and take one tiny step. This might mean dedicating 15 minutes a day to journaling about your interests, researching one potential career path, having a conversation with someone you admire, or simply tidying your workspace to create mental clarity. Small actions create momentum, and momentum is what pulls us out of being stuck. These tiny steps build confidence and provide valuable information, helping you refine your path as you go. Next, focus on direction, not perfection. This is a critical mindset shift. We often feel lost because we believe there's a single, perfect path we're supposed to find, and any deviation means failure. Life isn't a single track, it's a sprawling landscape with many beautiful routes. Instead of obsessing over the flawless outcome, aim for a general direction that feels authentic to you right now. Embrace the idea that your path will evolve, that detours are often where the most valuable learning happens. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. No one ever does. The goal is progress, not perfection. Trust that as you move, the way will become clearer. And this leads directly to our third solution: take action daily. Even when you're unsure, even when you feel scared, commit to doing something every single day that aligns with a general direction you're exploring. This isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistency. If you're exploring a new career, take 10 minutes to read an article about it. If you're trying to understand your values, spend 5 minutes reflecting on what truly matters to you. These consistent, small actions build self-trust and gather information. Each action is a tiny experiment, providing feedback that helps you adjust and refine your course. Action helps to quiet the overthinking mind and turns uncertainty into tangible progress. Another powerful solution is to disconnect from the external noise. Take a break from social media, reduce your exposure to what others are doing, and instead, connect more deeply with yourself. Spend time in nature. Meditate, engage in hobbies that make you lose track of time. These moments of quiet introspection are vital for hearing your own inner voice, for understanding what truly resonates with you, free from comparison or external pressure. Your inner wisdom often gets drowned out by the constant barrage of information. Give it space to speak. My friend, the feeling of being lost in life is not a sign of weakness, but often a sign that you are on the cusp of significant growth. It's an opportunity to consciously choose your path, rather than passively following one. It's a chance to build a life that truly reflects who you are, rather than who you think you should be. The journey of finding your way is a deeply personal one, filled with learning, adjusting, and discovering incredible strengths within yourself. It requires courage, patience, and a willingness to explore. So, let's embrace this journey of discovery. Let's be kind to ourselves when we feel uncertain, and let's commit to those small, consistent actions that build momentum and clarity. Remember, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to begin your next chapter. Your unique path is waiting to be forged, step by precious step. If this conversation resonated with you, if it brought you a sense of understanding or renewed hope, please consider subscribing to the channel. Join our growing community as we explore more topics about personal growth, English learning, and navigating the beautiful complexities of life. Hit that like button too, it truly helps this message reach more people who might need to hear it. And I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever felt lost, and what helped you find your way? Let's share our experiences and support each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.